We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Los Angeles go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Rendon has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with...
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring up Matt Olsen. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Guy having another solid campaign, D-Row, coming off a month with double-digit dingers.
Yeah, I was going to say solid. I'll raise you a little bit. That's in fuego right there. Double-digit bombs in 1 month. Watch out for this guy. He's on fire.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Matt Olsen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Chris Bassett gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Slow little grounder left side. Reined in. And that's out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
To the plate now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extreme.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, number 49. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Here's Chris Davis now. And he fouls this one off. Matt Andriese comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
Ready with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Stassi has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Standing in, Elvis Vizcaíno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up. In now is Anthony Rendon. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, number 25. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out and a runner on second base. That evens it up 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Justin Upton checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Grounded to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this. Striding in, Stephen Piscotty, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Ryan O'Neal.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2. So striding in, Tim LeCastro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Taylor Ward, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Ready now, Max Stassi. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he fouls this one off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Andrelton Simmons stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Popped up. Olsen is there. And that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. The Tigers lead it. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Reyes leads off second with nobody out. Hit out towards second, right to him, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore, as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Stepping up to the plate, number 49. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-1 the count now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. 2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Felix Pena, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 64.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Bounce towards the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back.
Stepping in, Elvis Vizcaíno.
Vizcaíno.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch, down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he beats the first pitch into the ground to the left side and foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Justin Upton will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Taylor Ward. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2-1 the count. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Max Stassi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Olsen is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Tigers. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Brian O'Neill. Pedro Severino will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 29, Pedro Severino.
Line towards center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the 1st out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready for another shot now, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ripped down the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Well, it certainly was a bad that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Victor Reyes will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
First offering on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. Pedro Severino will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
David Fletcher is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope, ball.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with another 2-2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes the left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Anthony Rendon is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge three-run bomb.
In now, number 25. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now that.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Wow.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
0-1.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Stassi. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 8.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Scope is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 49. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set, and the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And the 2-1. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Michael Givens gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Givens playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Taylor Ward. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Max Stassi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball lined to the left side. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Angels strand one, but they still lead it 3-2. Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Elvis Vizcaíno is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Trout is there, 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Nimmo in pursuit.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Second baseman.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Reyes patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Striding into the box, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. Marcelo Iglesias answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Marcelo Iglesias.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Scorched to third. Scope is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Hansel Robles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Pedro Severino, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next up for Detroit, Tim LeCastro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Next to the Tigers, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Matt Olsen. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Good.
To the plate now, Jonathan Scope. And this one's in the dirt. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. But the Tigers are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the ninth coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Digging in once again, number 25. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
The first baseman, number 25.
First pitch coming, here it is. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. A big-time arm. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Cronenworth. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 10.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
That is third. The first baseman, Luke.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Here comes the 0-1. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a two-run shot to left center, number 35 now on the season. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Duvall. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Here comes the first pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Jamison Taillon is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys.
Now another 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rivera is there to put it away for out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knob.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, William Astudillo, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go. The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis Garneau. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Rivera is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Ronald Acuna comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
No ball.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Dansby Swanson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Weak grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jameson. Tyon, 9-1-2 due up.
Jameson Tyon.
Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The next 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Jake Cronenworth is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Riley waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Markakis to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it? At the plate, Austin Riley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Max Fried is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. 2 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Pirates lead it 2-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Luke Voigt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here it comes.
1-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
3-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Striding in once again, Adrian Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Franmil Reyes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The average entering play at a cool .330. 26 home runs and 62 driven in. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Williams Astudillo. He got on top. Mitch Garver will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Mitch Garver.
High in the air down the right field line, and foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball just missed above the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 balls and a strike to count. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there, 2 down. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reynolds is on the move for it at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. Austin Riley is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen.
1-1.
That's by him for strike 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jamison Tyone. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, Jake Cronenworth. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So digging in now, Brian Reynolds. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to first. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Tyler Flowers is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Tyler Flowers.
Jose Iglesias will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 15, Jose Iglesias.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Lifted in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Out in front of it, strike 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in now, Nick Markakis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Aaron O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Albies brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. At the plate, Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard to short. Swanson picks it up. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Ready on 1 and 2. Back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
To 2-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Here's Marcelo Zuna as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike now. 1-1, here it comes. Popped him up. Moran has a play. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Jamison Taillon. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runner going a second time. He swings and misses. Go down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he misses it. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Settling in now, Austin Riley. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Here's the strike with the breaking ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Duvall comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Nick Markakis digging in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Number 68 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 68.
Miguel Sano is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Jake Cronenworth. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Digging in, Brian Reynolds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. He's running. Bouncer up the middle. Albies picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Adam Kolarek comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Freddie Freeman. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kolarek is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now the Atlanta #4 hitter, Marcelo Zuna. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Fouled off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Darno hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The center fielder, number 13.
Here's the first pitch. Ronald Acuna is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Adam Duvall.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Shane Green, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
19. Shane Green.
In now, Colin Moran, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right, and even 30 home runs on the year. And it'll give the Pirates a 4-2 lead.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him runs. A bit inside for ball one. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's hitless in 6 tries. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Lolo Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Pittsburgh, number 25, Lolo Sanchez.
Runners breaking for the plate, and the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. And in the days of 3-run homers and 9-8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. A.J. Minter, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Jake Cronenworth will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch, swing and a line drive. That's in there, base hit. Garver rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Markakis is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. So Keone Kela takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Austin Riley, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Johan Camargo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Camargo is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And it's fouled away. Final strike for the Braves. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. Camargo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
The first baseman, number 5.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Marcelo Zuna is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Pittsburgh Pirates host road win number 40 on the year. Adam Kolarek gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates.